Is it you? It's me. With some kind of wild hair. I was outside for a little bit, got a little dusty. It's good to do that once in a while, but whoa. Maybe I should just do that. Anyway, Auntie Nissa cut my hair. Well, she trimmed it. She didn't cut it, but anyway. I guess that's cutting it, isn't it? I should have done this earlier, right? There. Oh, almost. So, day. Hoofda. 100 and, goodness, 35. There. Good enough. Whatever. It's hair. I just took it out of this thing, so. Today's story. It was so nice outside. Today's story is called Pig Boy, a Trickster Tale from Hawaii, written by Gerald McDermott. So on the front, you see, the volcano. That is what the islands are made from, the islands of Hawaii. And here we have the pretty purple pig and ferns. And so Gerald McDermott wrote this book in 2009. And someone named Caleb previously owned it. And here is the part that tells us about the publisher and the main publisher and the year it was published. And there's a crown. Ooh. And I think, I'm trying to think of the name of the flower. Oops, this one. It starts with a G. This is published by Harcourt Children's Books, which is a division of Houghton, Mifflin, and Harcourt. 2009. It says, Pig Boy is drawn from the stories of Kamapua, a divine trickster hero in Hawaiian mythology. Kamapua is a shapeshifter. In human form, he is a handsome warrior. In his pig form, he is a trickster who provokes the powerful. Sometimes he is a wild piglet, sometimes a voracious hog rooting in the dark, moist earth. Sometimes he's a monstrous boar with 8 eyes and 4 tusks curled like the crescent moon. Ever-changing, this mischief maker is a lunar animal. That means it has to do with the moon. That can escape pursuers by transforming into the pig-nosed fish, which, oh boy, in Hawaiian is humu nuku a pua'a, or the kukui tree, or the elegant ama'u fern, which is that single red fern that I showed you on the cover. And it is said by the fiery wrath of the goddess Pele. Hawaiian mythology, the ancient tales that celebrate the many deities of the islands, was oral lore until the 19th century, when it began to be transcribed, most notably by G.W. Kahi'olo in 1861. In 1891, the Kamapua epic was first published in Kailio o Kalahuai in Hawaiian language a Hawaiian language newspaper. With Pig Boy, as with all my books, I hope my version excites the imagination and provokes exploration of the vital mythological tradition from which it is drawn. The more one discovers about another's culture, the more deeply one may perceive our common humanity. I am grateful to Naila Fujii Baba for the rich insight that flows from her deep knowledge of the Hawaiian tradition. I also thank Alice Mack for guiding me through the archives of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and Maura Elby for her excellent and timeless research assistance. Robert Walter for his valuable suggestions and encouragement, and my editor Jeanette Larson for wrangling Pig Boy to completion. And it says the book is for Layton. Hi, Linda. So again, there's that fern and the colorful pig and the moon. So once again, I'm reading for the grandchildren, but I'm so glad the rest of you are able to watch too. I love that you like the stories. I think I have a few left. And then it will be summer, or pretty close. Then maybe it'll just be for special occasions. So let's begin. I hope you like the story. Pig Boy. When he was born, he was a hairy little hog. His ears were pointy, and his tail was curly. His back was bristly, and his snout was dirty. Nice colors, hey? And the bright flowers of Hawaii. Goodness. Grandmother loved this dirty little boy. She wrapped him in soft leaves and sang him to sleep. You will be a little pig who roots in the earth. You will be a hairy hog who sails the sea. You will be a tiny fish who swims in the ocean. You will be a wild boar who carves the mountains. You will be filled with magic. And if trouble comes, she whispered, just slip away. When Pig Boy awoke, he was very hungry. He began to eat, and as he ate, he began to burp, and as he burped, he ate more and more and more. Oh. Erp! He had eaten all the roots in his grandmother's taro patch, and he was still hungry. Pig Boy ran into the king's garden and stole the royal chickens. Uh-oh. The king and his men chased after the greedy hog. They found him in the middle of the forest. Seize him, commanded the king. Pig Boy squealed and became 100 piglets. And then he slipped away. Look at that. Wow. Pig Boy ran and ran until he came to the shore. He looked across the sea and saw Pele, the goddess of fire, perched on her smoking mountain. He hoped she would protect him from the king and his men. That's the lava flowing down. But they've made a princess. Pig Boy was rowing. Pig Boy was sailing. Pig Boy was flying over the waves, rushing towards Pele. Whoops! There went my hair clip. Swoosh! But when Pele saw the dirty, hairy little hog, she shouted, "Swine, leave me alone!" She shook the earth. She filled the sky with smoke and fire. Pig Boy squealed and jumped into the ocean. Swoosh! Sploosh! If you see hot lava, you would run too. He became the pig-nosed fish called Humu Humu Nuku Nuku A. Let me try that again. Humu Humu Nuku Nuku A Pua. And then he slipped away. Whoops. There we go. The pig-nosed fish getting away from the hot lava. When the Pig Boy leaped out of the water, the king was waiting. Oh, oh, oh. No. Pig Boy was caught. The king's men tied him to a pole and carried him away. Snort! He grew bigger and bigger until he burst free. He's got the scary eyes now and the scary tusks. Grunt! Pig Boy ripped a path up the mountain with his bristly back. Water rushed down and washed away the king and his men. Swoosh! I thought maybe he was going to use his big tusks, but it was just the bristles of his back. See his pointy bristles on his back? They must have wild boars in Hawaii too, just like they do in Texas now. Then Pig Boy got small. He ran to grandmother. She wrapped him in soft leaves and sang him to sleep. Pig Boy is a dreamer. He dreams of roaming the islands and sailing the seas and swimming the ocean and climbing the mountains. Do you think he was dreaming? Pretending? He's just a little pig. And if trouble comes, as it always does, he just slips away. Did you know that boars like chickens? So, a purple color and a red fern. I didn't see him become a fern. Whoops, this fern, hey? In the story, did I miss a page? Maybe I missed a page. Anyway, that is the tale of the pig boy that can transform and not get caught as he teases the king across the island while he's just trying to grow up. I love the colors. And this is sort of traditional sail and a traditional type canoe. So some stories are just fun, or sometimes they have tales in them. But it's true, troubles do come. We do our best to find a good way through. That's the story for tonight, short and sweet. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Sweet dreams. Jesus keep you. Good night. Hope to see you tomorrow.